Ezekiel, among many other things, is a very tender prophet. He speaks of tenderness. His words have to do with terms of endearment. And today, Ezekiel, in the first reading, talks about a small shoot that will be cut off from the branch and will be planted on a lofty mountain. You talk of humbleness, humility. You talk of lowliness. You talk of smallness. Sa mundo natin, bongga is better. Lahat ng tao naghahanap ng bongacious. Lahat ng TikTok video producer, everybody now is a videographer. All you need is a cheap cell phone. And no matter how cheap, it has video capabilities. Everybody thinks of himself or herself as a videographer and dreams of making that viral video. Lahat nangangarap na maging viral ang kanilang mga pasayaw-sayaw sa harapan ng simbahan. Laging may ganyan ang kanilang sayaw. Small is not cool. I'm small, so people hardly see me in crowds. Our houses are getting smaller and smaller. Look at the SM condos here in front of SM. They're very small but very expensive. It runs into millions. But all you have is a 24 square meter cage with a pretend azotea. We called it azotea once upon a time. Pag naglagay ka ng aircon, mahigit kalahati ng azotea, wala na. Tatayo ka lang doon, hindi ka na magkakapaglakad. Small is not cool. Condos are getting smaller, and yet most of our homes here in Philippine context, among the depressed areas, are even smaller than the minimum standards set by the United Nations. That is fit for human use. That is sad. I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud about it. Our trikes here in Better Living are notorious for being small. We can make it bigger. In Osami City, in Pagadian, they are bigger. Even in Maasin, they are bigger. But in Barangay Don Bosco, they are the smallest. Pag asakay mo, kahit maliit ka, nakaganyan ang ulo mo. Pag nasa traffic, kalahating oras ka nakaganyan. Swerte ka kung nasa likod ka ng driver. Small is not cool. Trivia. Small is not cool. So we have the biggest Coca-Cola plant in the world. Few people know this. But our Coca-Cola plant in Santa Rosa is bigger even than Atlanta, where it all began. We have the biggest IKEA store in the world, bigger even than Sweden. We have the biggest malls in the world, the Mall of Asia. The American bloggers call it insane. This mall is insane. They love that word insane. Great and epic. Fracking epic. We have the biggest Coca-Cola plant. We have the biggest IKEA store, and it's not in Sweden. We have the biggest malls in the Republic of the Philippines. Small is not cool. And yet, everything we see has to do with big. Bigger is better. Globalization. It's bigger, it's better, stronger. You know, SM is not only into retail, he's also in real estate in the last 10 years, if you haven't noticed it. SM was never in real estate, but money is there. Mega World, of course, Villar and Camellia. SM is joining the fray. Food, everything you eat and drink comes from SM now. And education, I have bad news for sisters who are running small schools. That extension of SM Bikutan, the higher floors, is National University. And therefore, they are going to go in all aspects of our personal and communal lives. They will feed you. They will assuage your thirst. They will educate you more or less. They will even give you religion. Why? Every mall has a mass. I used to say mass in SM Bikutan. And they are building chapels everywhere all over the country, in malls, that is. Now, when you have a lot of malls that are more than real churches, then you go to masses as a consumer, exactly like you buy items in hypermart. You go to the chapel in the mall to consume your mass for 1 hour only, because the masses are on the hour by the hour, and they have to end it before 1 hour. But they get the collection, of course. Religion, everything has to do with bigger, that is better. Today, the gospel is very counterintuitive. Talks about the mustard seed. Those of you who have been to Israel and have seen mustard seeds would know what this is. You can blow it away from your palms. They're so tiny, so insignificant. If you get one, you lose it immediately. You've got to get isang dakot o isang kurot, because they're so tiny. And yet the Lord glorifies the mustard seed. The Lord says that the kingdom of God is like a mustard seed. Small is cool. Less is more. When you talk about the spirituality of the gospel, it is so counterintuitive that we almost do not want to believe it. We always want to go big. We want to make the viral video. We want to become like Diwata. And those who built him up, the vloggers, the social media influencers who get offended because he doesn't make groupies with everybody, are now busy destroying him. Those who built him up are the ones who destroy him. There is a cell phone that keeps on blinging. Somebody here in church. It's not mine. I don't have my cell phone. Bigger is better. In the media, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok. If you're not there in TikTok, in FB, in X, in YouTube, you are a nobody. If nobody sees you in YouTube, your business will die. And I am a futurist. I have predicted the demise of certain businesses, special restaurants. I don't know why I have an interest about restaurants, but I have predicted the death of some restaurants. I see some rising and dying here in Doña Soledad. And I am predicting that some will not last. There is one restaurant over there that has changed hands from being a parlor to saloon, to food provider to saloon, and back to nails and spa. And they are always changing names every few years. One disadvantage of being here for a long time. We see everything in real time nowadays. Wars, suffering, hunger, false narratives. Sociologists now talk about the pornography of grief. When we hear somebody with cancer, we feel sorry for a few minutes until we see the next viral video, and then we forget. We deplore the sudden demise of friends that we knew. We are sorry for a few minutes, and then we see a video in TikTok, and then we're back to normal. We're back to the groove. We're back to false narratives and fake news. We don't remain for long in pain because of the pornography of grief that sociologists speak about. We see too much of it. We've had enough of it. We've had enough of stories about people without homes that we don't care anymore. We are stunned temporarily, but then after a few minutes, we move on to the next viral video, to the next scoop, the next story. A few months ago, we were told about the plan of the DepEd to make intelligence funds. Ang galing, no? Dito lamang sa Pilipinas, ibahin niyo ang Pilipinas, may intelligence funds ang Department of Education. Ang kuha lang mga intelihenteng mga bata. because the most stupid 15-year-old teenagers are in the Philippines, according to latest studies. And yet, they are asking for intelligence funds. We need intelligent people. We need smart people, Filipinos, not intelligence funds that will be used for the next elections. We are stunned temporarily by sad news, and then we move on to the next, because bigger is better. Today, the good news is counterintuitive. It talks about less is more, small being cool. It talks about sowing small seeds of a new humanity. And this is what we need to do. We don't need to go viral to do good. We cannot wait until we become a multi-billionaire like the founder of Army Navy and the other pizza house. They're not. It's the best New York City pizza. No, it's made in the Philippines, and it has gone very, very successful. We don't have to wait until we become a millionaire to sow small seeds of goodness where you are. The kingdom started in all humility and started modest in its origins. It started like the mustard seed. You are not all called to be heroes and martyrs. We are not all called to be social media influencers. We are not all called to be Mr. Universe or Miss Universe. We are not all called to be beauty queens and health kings. We are not called to be great, but we are called to be good. And goodness is the starting point of greatness. Everyone now wants to go viral, to go big, to be famous, to become a celebrity on the web. Yan ang pangarap ng lahat. Yung celebrity 10 years ago, si Marcelo Santos III, wala na, hindi na siya celebrity. Dati millions ang kanyang followers sa Facebook. Natalo na ng mga TikTokers, natalo na ng mga videographers, natalo na ng mga diwata overload kings. We are called to humble service. We're called to doing great things, like when was the last time you visited sick people? When was the last time you really gave, not on a Christmas drive, lahat ng mga madre at mga kongregasyon sa Pilipinas at mga grupo sa simbahan, busy pagka-Pasko, gumagawa ng mga supot, may lang bang 3 Lucky Me, 3 555, at 1 kilong bigas. And then they forget all about it the whole year round. They feel good on Christmas kasi nagbigay ng 3 Lucky Me, 3 555 sardines. We are not called to do great things, but we are called to do small things. Small is cool. Bigger is not better, not necessarily. Less is more. And when you talk about less is more, what do we mean? To be great, you don't need an app. American culture, whenever there is a problem, they call Congress to session, the 2 houses of Congress. And what do? They're very linear thinkers. They make a budget. May problema sa Vietnam noong 1967. So what did Congress do? They made a budget for Vietnam. Di naman marunong makipagyera. Talong-talo sa guerrilla warfare ni Mao Zedong. Budget is big, but it is not effective. Linear thinkers, to be great, you don't need an app. Pag may problema sa mundo, gawa tayo ng app para makatulong. Hindi, nandyan lang yung tutulungan mo, yung kapitbahay mo. Nandyan lang sa harapan ng simbahan ang tutulungan natin. Nandyan lang ang dapat mong gawin. Tanggalin mo yung kotse mo sa harapan ng kanto na walang makapasok kasi nandun ka nakabara. Paglabas dito, may mga nakaparada. Little things, less is more. We are all called to nobility. We are all called to greatness in the eyes of God. And greatness in the eyes of God, you don't need an app. You need to apply the rules of kindness gentleness, compassion, honesty. Okay, if you want some examples, you go to Parque Serie and you will see what I'm talking about. It's all over the country. We have more cars than parking spaces. And they're all parked everywhere. And they close the streets, not because of security, but because they want to make the streets into parking places. And therefore, those who have streets now are private property. Since when? I don't know. The rule of law in the Philippines is all gone. Sino nagbebenta sa mga incheck sa Catanduanes? Mga politiko, mga maikli ang mga pangalan eh. Sino nagbebenta at nagpapabayad para maging gwardiya ng mga POGO workers, mga pulis ng Mindanao? Sino nagpaparenta ng mga bahay sa mga POGO? Mga mayayaman sa Alabang, sa multinational, maybe even here in our barangay. That means you don't need to make an app to be great. You just need to do the right thing and do it rightly. And when you do little things with noble intentions for the spread of the kingdom, what do? You've got to spread not big things, but little seeds. Go and scatter the seeds of the good news.